My job is I am a customer service representative at USC Transportation. Well, my job involves both answering phone calls and sales. So, on the phone call side, I essentially just help people with any issues that they may have with parking permits or parking citations. And in terms of sales, I sell parking permits either monthly or annually. And also, there's another aspect to the job that's kind of unique to USC in that customer service representatives, at least the students, also take on the responsibility of DART, which is a program that we have where we pick up disabled students and take them in between classes. I work in this place essentially because it was a place hiring at the time I was looking for a job. But in all honesty, as I've worked there for a year now, I've grown to like it very much. I can't really see myself working on any other on-campus job. I also don't have time for the fact that it's an on-campus job is perfect for me also because I don't have that much time in regards to work. I don't really need to work more than 10 hours a week. I enjoy this job very much. It's a lot of flexibility. Being able to drive a golf cart around campus is pretty cool, but when I'm not doing that, I'm in the office, and it provides a good environment for a student, being able to have enough time to do homework in between duties is pretty nice, which is a thing that a lot of students look for, and I'm grateful to be able to have that in my job. I found this job because my mom actually introduced me to the guy, to my supervisor, and initially I wanted to do Campus Cruiser because that just seemed like a cool job in all honesty, but once I learned about this job, I decided that I was a good fit for it, and I decided to stay. Well, that's a loaded question. I'm not entirely sure what my future plans are. Currently, I'm, a business major with a minor in film. My initial major wanted to be film, but film is an extremely competitive field at this school, so I'm hoping to combine the two, hopefully work for a production company maybe after I graduate, but who knows. My future plans are pretty vague at this point, but, I'm still trying to decide. I think we're all looking for other jobs. We're all looking for internships at one point. I mean, this job isn't necessarily a job to stay in. It's just kind of a job to help us make some extra money on the side. None of us plan on making a career, obviously, in this thing. But yeah, I think we're all looking for other jobs. I would say my pay and working conditions are more than fair. They are absolutely fair, and I get paid. Is it $10.50? I get paid. Yeah, no, $11 an hour, and I have much more flexibility than a lot of people who work at other jobs, like fast food workers. I know that the skill required to work in one of those jobs isn't necessarily like a high demand, but it is a high volume, fast paced job. I used to work at McDonald's and I got paid $7. I got paid minimum wage. I think at the time was $8, and that job was much more physically and mentally demanding than this job. So I think I get compensated more than fair. I'd say it does to a degree. I mean, obviously being a college student, I do have a lot of help from my parents. They pay for my rent, they pay for my car insurance. Essentially, all the money that I'm making is just for my own personal expenditures, things that I don't even necessarily need, but just commodities, essentially. So I'd say it enhances it to a degree where I'm able to, indulge more in commodities, but it's not a necessity, I guess. I don't think that upward mobility in my job is necessarily requires a degree. I know my supervisor. I know started as a gate attendant, and gate attendants don't you don't need a degree to be a gate attendant. I know a couple of people that work there that don't have their degrees, but it's a job that does offer a lot of upward mobility in terms of what positions you can take on. But Me, I mean, if I suppose if I wanted to stay there, I could apply myself, but I don't see that like happening. I don't necessarily want to do that.